Why are your mobility drills causing you injuries? All right, in this short video, we're gonna go over why all the mobility drills that you are doing may be causing you the aches and pains that you're experiencing when you're working out or just during everyday life. And why gaining that mobility, gaining that flexibility may not be the most important thing that you need to do. My name is Dr. Bill. I am with Movement First Health and Wellness in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I am going to tell you about what are the things that you need to be doing instead of all the mobility drills that will be, again, potentially causing you some of the discomfort. So let's talk about why those mobility drills are potentially causing you issues. To do that, we have to go a little bit back. Why are you having those mobility issues? A lot of times we're having mobility issues because of weakness, because of some sort of injury that your body is trying to protect, or just because of some sort of movement pattern that your body has adapted over time. And so what happens is we get stiff, we get tight, we get limited, and our body learns to and adapts to moving that way. And that's how we go about our life. Unfortunately, those compensations can create issues and irritations and discomforts that we have throughout the day or with our activities. But when it comes to gaining mobility, that's not the only thing that you need to do. So gaining mobility, what that's going to do is it's going to take away the stability that your body has been trying to get. So it's getting stability by being tight. It's getting stability by having trigger points. It's getting stability by tightening your joint capsule. And what we need to do is we need to promote this stability and promote control in the range of motion. And so what we need to do is some range of motion exercises that are a control. So you've heard of controlled articular rotation, so CARs. And so those are one example. Another example is loading, compressing your joints through closed chain activities, holding, sustaining, gentle oscillations to control that joint range of motion in multiple different ranges of motion. Isometrics are really good for this. But when it comes to doing those mobility drills, if you are doing mobility drill on a joint that is compromised or at the end of a chain of other things that are compromised, what's going to end up happening is, for example, if your ankle is restricted and then you go and try to run after doing some mobility without doing any sort of control or stability, you have a higher likelihood of spraining your ankle or rupturing Achilles. If you are trying to gain shoulder mobility, to do an overhead squat, to put things over your head in the cabinet, to do whatever you need to do with that shoulder, but you don't improve your thoracic range of motion, your thoracic mobility, you have just put your shoulder at a higher likelihood of injuring itself. And that's why it's so important to make sure that you take a full body approach, looking at head to toe, what is causing the compensations, what is causing the chain effect, the chain reactions of different mobility and stability issues. And so that's what we do at Movement First Health and Wellness, and that's what we want to, over time, teach you guys how to look at your body and what to do. But it's really important to understand that doing mobility drills alone is not going to be enough. You need to make sure that you are taking a look at the whole body and not just the spot that's stiff. Hopefully this was helpful. Comment below if you have any questions. See you next time.